Hola, and welcome to Tortage and Age of Conan. Conan. Age of Conan. That's what I'm trying to say. And you're saying, what? What? Yeah, I had buffered up a fair number of Vanguard Saga of Heroes episodes, and I was getting a little bored with it. It was getting a little stale. I thought I'd take a break on it. I do intend to go back to it. But I thought I would try out a more modern. I'm not sure how much more. When did it? I'm not sure. Age of Conan. It's been a few years, I think, since it was released, but a somewhat more modern MMO. And this is different from Vanguard. I'm probably only going to sample this a little bit. I've already been playing quite a bit. Let's see. No, that's the item shop. Don't want that. There we go. Or no, we don't. Where? I hardly ever have a reason to look at my character info, so I don't know where it is. Okay, here we go. My name is Lorette. I'm a Stygian demonologist. There's my familiar here, the male variant. I tended to use the female variant, but it's perhaps a little much for YouTube content, so I guess I'll use the male variant here. I think they're functionally equivalent. I am 17th level, so I've played quite a bit. I'm still in the, like I said, Tortage is the beginning sort of tutorial area. That said, I'm fairly close to, I think, to exiting. Might be at level 20 though, so it might. I say close. It may be quite a while yet. Still an hour or two maybe. Yeah, gathering my thoughts here. I am. If you'll notice, I'm recording this at 1080p, full resolution, and it's kind of an experiment. I've been battling with myself while recording Vanguard and even Enclave. I use Fraps, and it takes a lot of space to record Fraps. It does very minimal, lossless compression, and I just don't have the drive space. And I wanted to keep the original Fraps video in case I had a reason to, change to a different video codec or post on a different site at some point in the future. But I decided at this point I just couldn't afford to do so, and so I'm treating the video now as more ephemeral. I'm using virtual dub to convert it to something that's reasonable for uploading to YouTube. Of course, I guess I'll be testing how that goes with this as well, and then deleting the original Frap video. I am keeping the virtual dub output, which is in 264 H264 format, 264X, whatever. So I can adjust from that, but that is a lossy compression format, and I've tried playing around with different settings, but I noticed the main thing that's noticeable with the H264, even when I change the settings to be sort of maximized, at least it's a complicated compression algorithm. I have to admit I haven't figured out all the possible settings, and maybe I could have improved this, but I find it dulled highlighted colors, like say this candle over here would be somewhat dulled. Stuff you didn't really notice all that much, but still it kind of bugged me. Anyway, let's actually do some playing. This is the Thirsty Dog Inn, I think it is. Let's see. And loading. Okay, that wasn't too bad. If loading while I'm recording with Fraps. Well, what's going on here? This ground does not look right. I think despite the loading having gone by, it is still loading. I've changed to medium settings, thinking I needed to do so, and there's a FPS monitor up here. Actually, I was going to disable that, but I thought you guys might like to see it. We're getting a bit less than 30 frames per second, but Boy, the ground texture is
Great
really
Master Ulrich, send
degraded
this
here.
message.
Let's see.
Those of you with debts too high to pay may be free of the burden by selling yourselves into slavery. All debts will be considered cleared.
That's oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't know what was going on there. Much better looking ground. That was the, I guess, the crier. I thought he, oh yes, town crier there. Yeah, I don't think I could see him a moment ago. You know, I've never spoken with him before. Hello. I guess he has nothing to say to me. He just speaks to everyone else. It's interesting. I wonder if this is meant to be a
warning is to be given to all within the city walls. Any who sell their souls to the Black Rebellion seeking the Lord Admiral's downfall are to be sentenced to death by impaling.
And that's hopefully not going to be my fate, because I am a member of the Black Rebellion. Fighting Strom. Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so these are the quests up here. I guess I'm gonna try. I guess I'll explain some things as they go along, but I'm not gonna try to explain the whole game. I suppose. You know, not all at once, certainly. I believe all these yellow things are supposed to be relatively simple for me at this point. Huh. City of Tortage. Okay, no, the Battle of Tortage. That, I think, is going to lead to my being able to basically remove Strom's influence over Tortage and allow free movement by ship, which will allow me to leave. Orange, I believe, is the color of more difficult missions. So I'm putting that off a little bit. Let's take some of this other stuff. This, by the way, is a... I believe that indicates this is supposed to be meant for groups, which... Guess what? I'm not doing groups. Let's just delete these that require a group. I'm going to assume they require a group anyway. It's interesting, this one says it's in Feeding the Hungry, and then if you read the descriptions, go to the White Sands Isle, because it really should be on White Sands Isle. And that's not a bad choice. Let's go to White Sands. Actually, let's... yeah, I do have a little bit of stuff to sell here. Sell... I was playing this at 1280 by 720 before, thinking I might record it at that and I'd get used to it. Then I decided I would try recording at 1080p. Here we are, doing so. And so I don't have my interface entirely set up for 1080p yet, but... that says I cannot use it, but I believe I in fact have used it. We may find out. The meals are kind of handy. They give you, like, this is, some of them give you additional health and non-combat health regen. Some of them give you stamina. Stamina doesn't seem to be something I use much, if at all. In fact, I'm not sure I even have a stamina bar. The red is my health, the blue is my mana. And so there are others. Yeah, here's a heal over time. Here is a... yeah, here's mana renewal. And I guess mana over time. 20 points of mana. That's... maybe I've got this wrong, which one is mana, which one is... I keep hitting the item shop. Which I guess it shouldn't be any surprise, being the free cheap bastard that I am. I'm playing the free edition. Yeah, 1201 mana, so something says 1201 there, but 1202 here, 1201 here, 1202 there. Anyway, right. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's I'm gonna hold on to that because I can turn those in. If I get 5 of them, there's in the Acheronian ruins. There's a guy that takes those. These are just loot stuff, though. Sorry, I'm being a little bit slow here. Let's go ahead and knock our hiding up a little bit. I still haven't quite figured out the skills system at this point. These are feats. Loading is a little slow on this stuff. I think a lot of it tends to happen over the network. I don't know. Actually, there's multiple gig. This is like something like 20 gigabytes download or more. It seems like every time I run it, there's more files to download. But anyway, so you get feat points and you assign them into sort of a tech tree, magic tree sort of thing. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, yeah. It's been a couple days since I've played this. Let's go to, I believe no, that goes to the White Sands Isle. Let's zoom in a bit here. So we want to head to the left here. I have to say, I mean, as far as gameplay, the jury is still out in my mind. This compared to old MMOs like EverQuest or Descendants like Vanguard. I mean, I'm enjoying it fairly well, but new is there should be someone standing here, and there's his. Yes, he has a quest to offer me, but yeah, I guess my move to 1080p and of course Fraps running while I'm playing this is causing a little bit of some minor issues, hopefully minor. Anyway, what I was getting at, I'm undecided about the gameplay, but it is very pretty, isn't it? Quite nice. And I've got it, like I said, I think I said earlier, only on medium settings right now. I was playing on high at 1280 by 720, and I may turn some things up, after testing this out. But really, at the moment, I don't see what has changed. Some distance viewing, but so far I have not been in any areas where it's been that necessary to see great distances. Let's see how the load goes here. I may find I need to pause recording while loading goes on. That's not doing too bad. You may occasionally see a topless woman. I'll try to not dwell on that. This is, I think you have to be 18 to play this game. Of course, that's stated on a lot of MMOs, I think. But there's some reason, perhaps, in this case. A little nudity doesn't bother me whatsoever. Hope it doesn't bother you too much. Right, my buffs. I have my familiar, my demon. I've cast Shrink on it, so normally they are the same size I am. Shrink reduces their size by 25%. I have one benefit of having the familiar. Not only do they do some minor additional damage for you, it's pretty minor, I think, but they increase your total mana. Again, it's not, considering I have 1200, 62 is hardly significant. And then I have basically straightforward buffs. Protection of Set, which I've had pretty much from the beginning, gives me some damage reduction. Let's see. Again, as you may have learned with Vanguard, I don't tend to spend a whole lot of time going into the details. And then one I've gotten more recently gives me some, they call it retributive damage, but I guess I would consider that sort of a damage shield. And then the food, which is, I use that. Even though it says I can't use that, I can use that. Tangy yogurt gives me a little additional health and some non-combat health regen. I've had little trouble with in this game with waiting for health to renew. And it has this rest capability which speeds it up considerably. Yeah, okay, so what am I doing? What the heck am I doing? It still says this is here, but let's follow that one, follow that one. And hover over there. Collect Veil of Dawn fruit from the Acheronian ruins. Destroy a Pictish hut. Let's look at the map. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Find a gnawed bone. Feeding the hungry. Maybe I can't bring it up while the map is up. So I can get to it that way. Feeding the hungry. Go to the White Sands Isle. And that's where I am, isn't it? White Sands. Is White's... Okay, let's see. Let's look around a little bit. Secluded. Mausoleum. Okay, there's another... Here's a return to Tortage City. There's another one here, although I can't enter by that one, I don't believe. Beach of Bones, bleached by the sun. He says he knows the truth behind the hundreds of people who have disappeared. I will bring the bones from the whites. Ah, way over there. Okay. Right. I don't think I've been quite that far. I've certainly been to this beach, and there's some really annoying crocodiles here. I guess I'll try this path here. So, yeah. Let's go. Oops. Get rid of the map. If their name is Gray, they're not going to bother me. These would have been aggressive when I was, lower level, but at 6th level, they're just not going to pay any attention to me. That panther over there, yes, he's level 11, and red means he is aggressive, and so he will attack me. I wouldn't have any problem with him, but I really want to just get moving here. Okay, there's another player clearing things out here, which is kind of handy. Here's a tiger, though. What's in there? Someone else. Okay, yeah, that took him out in one hit. What I just did there was called Fires of Gehenna. And I just primarily, excuse me, primarily use that to pull creatures to me, pull basically. But it does, a fair amount of damage, and it does some damage over time. So, I pretty much always use that. Let's see where the maps. Okay, so I guess I had to go to the left here. Sometimes you can jump up and scale these things, but not in this case, I don't believe. See if we can't scoot back here. You notice occasionally sometimes my familiar has trouble getting to me, but that's not a big problem. He catches up pretty quickly. Zoom in a bit here. Okay, so I want to tend to the left here. Let's go up these steps. Actually, I've not really been on this side, I don't believe. Mysterious house. Well, let's try it, but I'm not sure how this is going to go. I don't remember if I've really been up here or not. Some fortifications here. Yes, I may not be able to just walk through here. Ah, this is a Red Hand. Red Hand are the primary supporters of Strom, the relatively recently installed dictator of Tortage. I'm level 17. I could certainly handle one or two of those level 15 guys, but like I said, I really want to just complete this quest, this find a gnawed bone as quickly as possible. Oops. He should be attacking me. Yeah, there we go. A little late, perhaps, for the fires of Gehenna. Let's do an electrical attack on him, and that finished that. Yeah, a little late there, thanks, but... Again, sorry, I'm checking the map here pretty regularly. I guess this is kind of an introductory, interesting. Introductory video, and I didn't really get much done here, but I'm gonna Ripper Volley. Oh yes. What's attacking me? I think maybe that guy was, but she's taking him out. I'm gonna stop this video here, and I'll rejoin you in a moment.